Hi there! Sensei Victoria Whitfield here, and this is your weekly love letter from the dojo at naturalintuition.com, your source for channeled holistic stress management techniques and guidance for developing your natural intuition. So if you are looking to cultivate your intuition for increasing your personal or professional health, then please know this: you are not alone. And let this love letter be a reminder that together we can make that happen. Okay, so this week in particular, we are on week 3 of 4 in a deep dive around what is grounding, right? And how to really live a grounded life. Last week we spoke about physical grounding, knowing the symptoms of being physically ungrounded. Now, that was only a partial list. The complete list is here in my Natural Intuition Now book. It's much more comprehensive, right? We have list after lists of more and more things to look out for. So go ahead on Amazon.com, order that. That's book 1, by the way, for beginners. Natural Intuition Now, book 1. It's on Amazon.com, 2 days. It'll be at your doorstep if you got Prime. Yay! So for today in particular, we are talking about emotional and mental grounding, right? So last week we looked at making sure that we're cleansing so that we're physically connected to our nature, so that our body's an open channel for allowing empathic energy to flow to and through us, right? Not getting clogged up, even on a physical level, right? For emotional and mental symptoms of being ungrounded, what that looks like is anxiety, depression, racing, repetitive thoughts, negative self-talk, right? A pessimistic mindset, really set against understanding or being open-minded, like having a closed mindset. These are symptoms of being mentally and emotionally ungrounded. Why? Because on a mental and emotional level, you're going against your nature, right? So having pent up feelings, for example, and not being able to be emotionally accessible or expressive is also symptoms of being emotionally ungrounded. So remember, being grounded is being connected to our nature, our zero, our neutral set point, right? So how can we, this week in particular, get more connected to being emotionally and mentally grounded? So maybe you do have the racing thoughts. Maybe it's hard for you to focus naturally, right? There's just so much going on in your head. I've even had clients where, Victoria, I don't even want to try meditating because I don't know what I'm going to find once I start digging, right? They'll have this fear, which is another symptom of being emotionally and mentally ungrounded. So what exactly can we do? Now, there are many things that you can go about that. Again, in the book, there's list after list after list of things that you can do for emotional and mental grounding. But this week in particular, my guides are saying the technique to observe yourself in this week is around your relationship with time. Time actually doesn't exist. Time is emotion. Time is emotion. Sure, there's like a clock, right? I watch the clock and stuff while I'm, speaking to you or holding space for the sessions here, so I can be the time goddess, keep you grounded emotionally. However, is why I do that. Because how stressful does that feel? How much negative emotion comes up when people are running over or someone is taking up more of your time? How refreshing emotionally does that feel when we're ending even on time or even just a little bit early, so there's just enough for me to get up, stretch myself, and release whatever we were just doing. How compressed does the emotion feel when it's a tense environment, how compressed, as in slow moving, does time move when the air in the room is tense? Maybe there's an argument at work, or maybe at home there's a lot of stress in the environment. All that emotional, thoughtful, tense energy causes things to creep along. Whereas if we're happy, we're rocking out, we're having a good time, right? We're at the party, wherever, suddenly time flies. Time is emotion. So this week in particular, the guides are suggesting, take it or leave it, take your time for emotional and mental grounding. So when you're trying to express yourself, make sure that you pause powerfully. Allow yourself space to gather your thoughts, to arrange your ideas. Also allow yourself emotional space, as in making time for, if you have some negative emotions such as grief, frustration, giving yourself time for expressing that, right? In the right kind of safe environment for you. But this week in particular, it's making time, because if you are rushing, you're actually ungrounding yourself mentally and emotionally. That's why it's harder to focus when you feel rushed. It's actually because you're ungrounded. You're moving against your nature. Slow down and take your time this week in particular. By the way, we have other love letters called Pause Powerfully and Slow Down. I don't know, I've done so many love letters over the last few years. Blah. Right? So you can do YouTube searches just to check those out for a little bit more on those topics. But I'm hearing the oracle cards for this week in particular, calling out in the energy. And let's see, who are we going to? Hearing Goddess Guidance. Another Doreen Virtue deck, one of 20 and counting. Thank you, by the way, for all of your wonderful gifts and donations. More than half the oracle card decks here at the dojo have been donated, and I'm so grateful for all that love and abundance. Thank you, thank you. Always open to receive. So let's check this out. Goddesses, what do we need to know right now about emotional and mental grounding this week? Ooh, abundancia, prosperity. The universe is pouring its abundance out to you. Be open to receive. Now, I don't know if like the camera is backwards when you're looking at this, but this is such a powerful message to receive around emotional and mental grounding. You have an abundance of time. There's always more. There's an infinite supply, right? Thinking abundantly helps you to relax. Having an abundant mindset opens up your energy and connects you more to nature, right? Does a tree ever think twice about growing its leaf? No, it just allows the abundance of air and chemicals to pass through it, and it continues producing, reproducing in that cosmic dance of life. Abundance. Having an abundant mindset is so powerful for allowing yourself to feel more emotionally and mentally grounded. So comment below on YouTube, Facebook, right? Send me a tweet on Twitter at Sensei Whitfield if you want to holla. Whoop, whoop, at me over there. Make sure that you subscribe at victoriawhitfield.com/free gifts so that you get the rest of this series, right? We're almost done. We got one more to go. That way, you'll actually get a free meditation where you can start grounding right now. So why wait? Get to work. Mwah! Make sure you share this with someone that you feel could really benefit from this. Okay, and we'll see you next week. Bye!